up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here. We're listening to a little Mary J. Blige, honey. We are down here to talk about nothing, honey. See what's on the blogs. See what's going on the blogs. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by. Let me know you stopped by. Let's see what we can talk about. Let's see what is actually on the blogs. Let's see what we can talk about here. Let's see. Okay, let's get the studio together, honey, so we don't have sun in my face. So let's see what's going on the blogs. I was watching a video this morning that was commentary on Not a Dr. Umar Johnson. And the stuff that he was saying, I was like, he is really a clown. He is really a clown. Girl, did I already tell y'all to like and subscribe and comment and do all that stuff and hit the notification? You could join the membership. It's 99 cents, honey, for channel support, just to support the channel, support the diva. So I'm going to talk a little bit. Let's see. I'll be like, look, get eye contact with men because they think it's an invitation to talk. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to look at you. Don't look over here. You know what I'm saying? Don't look over here. So Diva had a couple treats this morning. She worked out. She did a little workout this morning, girl. So she's feeling good. And I was watching the video and I was really like, I was tweeting about it. I was like, these people are really crazy. Like, people who shame you for getting an education or being more educated than whoever. Girl, people who are trying to shame you into, getting into relationships. You gonna be alone. Like, girl, what is that about? How you gonna scare somebody into a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, it's a mess. I was like, these people are crazy. It's literally like, I feel like it's like a marketing team out there. And they're like, you're going to be alone. You're going to be 50 years old with cats and stuff and everybody. And you know what? And truth be told, back in the day, I used to be like, thinking like, what is wrong with being alone? I feel like the women who were like alone, they just seemed happier. I don't know. They just seemed happier. Healthier. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, so I was thinking about that. And they were like, one of the clips said, Umar said something about feminism. Feminism really, like, I guess, turned the black woman against the black man. I was like, girl. After I heard that, I was like, please just stop. Like, girl, just date whoever you want to date. I mean, and at the end of the day, stop promoting that. Like, I don't know why people that, like, it's like a campaign. There's a campaign, and it's like, it's not, but it's like it's and I said online, it's like propaganda, because it's like, when you look at the numbers, to me, I feel like when you look at the numbers of the item and the structure or the agreement that you're trying to sell to people, when you look at the numbers, it doesn't make sense to do it. It does not make sense when you look at the numbers, especially if you are thinking like, this is something that I need to do. Like, if you're one of those people, like, this is something that I need to do. Maybe you want to experience it. Maybe some people just, I want to maybe, get engaged, get married, and be in a marriage for, 10 years or whatever. I want to try it as a part of, like, life, like a life journey. Like, I want to try, I want to try and get married and see how that goes, right? But you see the numbers, and what the numbers say, And it's like, oh, I'm going to take that chance. So I guess you could say I'm going to play. Like, I was thinking about the game of life. Do you guys remember that game? It's a board game. I know people don't play board games that much, but I was in a generation where we played board games, and life was a board game. And it had like different moments. Ooh, hello, yes. I be getting nervous. I be getting nervous from the time from the time I unclip it to the time I look at it. It's just so much nerves. Like, girl, have you been talking the whole time? And there's no sound. There's audio now. Hello. Audio too. The two's audio. Yeah. Come on. Let me turn Mary J. Blige down before I get a copyright strike. Yeah, so the game of life had all of these different life events that can happen to you, and you make a choice and you like spin the wheel, and it's like, this is what you get. Like, you may not want this, but you spun a wheel, and then you get a chance to make a choice. You can decide if you want to have children. You can decide if you want to get married. You can there's like all of these little decisions, and based on your decisions, it's like, do you win the game of life? So I guess part of that is there's a marketing team, the life marketing team, and they're like, marriage, or you're going to be alone. Like, I was reading this girl online. She posted something about, I'm going to be focused on myself. I'm going to be, it was like a uplifting tweet. I wish I could find it. And she was like, somebody's going to really have to apply pressure because I'm living my life right now, and I love where my life is. I love like my career. Like, it's an uplifting post. When I tell you, the men in the comments are like, you gonna be alone. You gonna be alone. You gonna be alone. It's like, girl, what is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? And then but then what's funny is they're telling you gonna be alone. You gonna be alone. But still more than half of them never get married. So what is it really? What are we really talking about here? What are we really talking about? I really want to know what we're talking about. Because stop threatening women with a good time. And the studies have shown, even in the studies of like how women live longer when they're single, and it's just like, y'all don't see the numbers. It's not and it's like, that's why they want to ban the abortions, because they need the people, because people are they're not getting married. They're choosing not to have sex. So they're counting on people just having unplanned pregnancies so they can have more people, because people are like, girl, the numbers aren't looking good to me. We got the board out right here. Where's my thing? We got the board out right here, and it says the numbers ain't looking too shabby. So every time I hear, like, even when I hear, it's like a I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just weird. And then when not a doctor Umar said feminism, I wish I could. I don't know where I was watching Yanni's video. He said feminism. And it's so crazy. And it's like, what is really crazy about it. You put so much value in what they say about whatever, that there are women who will literally not call themselves a feminist because the association with the word, it, like, when a man calls you a feminist, it really is like he's calling you a bitch. Like, you bitch, like, yeah, what, Snoop Dogg, you dog face bitch. That's what that is what it's like when they calling you. And because you put so much value in their word, there are women who will not. And when the literal word means, in the society that you created, women should be treated the same as men. Should make the same as men. Everybody should be equal. And there are men who are literally saying to you, like, using it as a pejorative. It's like, what really, like, what is the story? Like, what is it that y'all, like, what is it? Like, I don't know. It's so crazy. And I told y'all, I said, I think for a lot of these dudes, marriage is the last place where they will have any level of a semblance of control over a woman, right? So like you have to find, that's what I say, and that's why I don't understand why they're so focused on, it's almost like they're looking at women who don't choose that way, because they're like, shout out to the girls that want to get married, okay? Shout out to y'all. And I feel like the focus should be on y'all. Like, why is there this focus on women who don't want that or don't want any of that? Why is there so much focus on you gonna, and it's so funny because every time I hear a woman say I'm centering myself, there are men in the comments losing their fucking minds, like literally losing their minds, threatening her. You gonna be down here saying the same thing if you don't, what if I'm like, where is that a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing? Why is it bad for the woman to say, I don't want to be, I'm good? No, 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 no. No, you're gonna be alone. I wish I could find that tweet. I wish I could find that damn tweet. Hold on, let me see. I think let me see if I can find it. Cause the men, when I tell you, they were losing their loving minds. They're ever loving. I wish I could find it. Oh my God. Do 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 do. Did y'all see Megan Thee Stallion? Oh my God, her booty was jiggling all over the internet yesterday. It was just jiggling all over my screen. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, Megan. Oh my God, Megan. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Oh yeah, let me talk about that real quick. Carisha and I posted on I posted on my IG how a lot of people are really showing like their slips, like the pick me slips. There are so many women who are like saying that Carisha is stupid and all this other stuff because when Puffy got up there and made his acceptance speech, he did not thank Carisha. First of all, he was, I think, okay, and then they showed her in the crowd with this sign, baby, and the sign said, "Come on, Poppy." What was it? Go, Poppy. Go, Poppy. Go. And she's just smiling and grinning and cheesing. And at one point, JT like taps her like, "Okay, girl, sit down." When I tell you, that was so funny to me, that whole demonstration, because it reminded me like of an SNL skit, like the person in the crowd that just is like, it was almost like a literal SNL skit. Like the person in the crowd is supporting you and they got the sign up and everything. They smiling and you don't mention them at all. You don't mention them at all. So the people are in conflict over this, right? The streets, the people are throwing rocks and Molotov cocktails, and they're saying that Carisha looks like a damn fool up there holding that damn sign. But for me, I don't think that Carisha is too far removed to know that that was corny. Like, I think that she understands how corny that looked. I don't think that she's like, I just don't think that she's that far gone, that she's not like, I'm going over the top, I'm gonna be super duper corny. First of all, you're gonna, in your lifetime achievement award, I'm gonna hold up a sign so they can pan to me and pan back to you and it will forever be there. I'm gonna be in that moment, okay? And for me, him not thanking her, like, this is my lifetime achievement, all right? And so I want to thank the people who have been with me on this life journey. Carisha just got here, girl. Carisha just got here. She been there, what, like maybe a year. What you thinking Carisha for? For the good head? Girl, like, come on. girl. And then it's like everybody wants Puffy to like acknowledge this relationship, even though she's okay. And it's almost like you're like, no, she can't be okay with this. She cannot be okay with this. She cannot be okay with not getting picked. And at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of women and men just enforcing this idea that a man must put the stamp on the relationship in order for it to be legitimate, and that he needs to publicly say that we go together. And that has to happen in order for people not to call Carisha stupid. If she's telling you, it's like you don't believe a woman who says, I'm cool with the way that the relationship looks. No, you can't be, girl. You cannot be cool with that. You can't be. How could you I mean, he needs to say in the public. He needs to why? Why are you putting that on? Like, if the relationship is what they say it is, let it go. Like, I don't understand it. Y'all want to be picked so bad. That's what it is. He needs to pick her. He needs to, the Steve Harvey, what does he say? Profess. He needs to say publicly. Otherwise the relationship is not, is, if he doesn't say publicly what the relationship is, then whatever you think the relationship is, it's not that. Whatever you think the relationship is, if he says something different, we're going to go by what he says the relationship is. Girl, I can't take it. It's funny to me. Cause it's like y'all want her to get picked. And then at the end of the day, it's like, are you encouraging her to get picked by Puff Daddy? Like, that's another thing on top of that. That's a layer on top of that. It's like I've read so many tweets of the girl saying, okay, here she go. Here, I found it. I'm so glad I paused because I was going to be looking crazy trying to look for it. Until someone can apply the pressure I want and need, I'm single, working on celibacy and living my best life. I deserve the motherfucking best of everything, right? First dude under the comment says, today relationships don't work because it's always what's best for the female and never what's best for the both or what's good for the man. A great man is going to give a whole lot more women. What? A great man is going to give a whole lot more women, going to require a whole lot to give. Girl, I don't know what you say. Then another man said, someone will apply pressure for 1 year while someone will just come in 2 weeks. You're already his, babe. This is life. No balance at all. Here he goes. You gonna be 50 still tweeting this shit. Like, what does that mean? And if I'm 50, like this woman said, at least she won't be miserable and unhappy. Y'all niggas always say these kinds of mess. But statistics show that the most happiest people are women who are single and childless. If that's what she wants, that's what she wants. Period. Period. I want y'all to get some new material. Like, first, y'all got to stop with, you gonna be old, you gonna be alone. What is the other one? Um, who hurt you? That's the other one. Who hurt you? You gonna be alone. What else do they tell you? You gonna be what? What's the other one? Oh, you need some dick. Y'all crazy as hell. I really want y'all to stop trying to threaten women with being single and like in their right mind and like healthy and like cultivating like great friendships. Like, this thing to like scare people into like, I don't know. It's so weird to me. I think it is so weird. And then to say, oh, feminism is why black women are the way that they are with black men. Let me tell you something. Y'all need to stop talking about relationships. Like, I think I've said this before. Based on the statistics, I think it is really high time that black men stop talking about relationships and marriage. Y'all need to talk about stuff that's outside of women. Your identities are so tethered to women and how women act and how women can make you feel and how women can make you feel like a man. And it's almost as though you don't have an identity outside of what a woman is doing. And that's a sad existence because you're going to go through your whole life trying to control something outside of yourself, when in actuality, you need to control yourself. Y'all need to buckle down and do what the fuck needs to be done, because your social image is so fucked up that you don't need to talk about partnering at all, because you at large are unsuitable for partnership. On some real shit. Like on some real shit. So even talking about marriages with black, especially with black men, like that's what I'm saying. Like all of these like little shows where they have conversations about relationship as if marriage is the goal, you have to look at the numbers and understand that's not the goal. So stop talking in the context of the goal being the marriage, because that's not happening. So you're sitting up here talking about things that don't exist, that don't happen. So we're up here talking about a goddamn fantasy. Some shit that doesn't exist. Do you understand what I'm saying? Somebody said applied pressure always means lack of mutual interest. Exactly. In short, she wants the benefits of a relationship without giving out the benefits of a relationship from her side. I pity the guy who will settle for her. Those that can reciprocate and give more energy beyond what you give in your DM, you're just turned a blind eye and feel they're not your type. If you don't give a chance, you'll never know. You stick to the same spec. They keep letting you down until you switch or adjust, do it differently. That to me, oh my God. This man walking this dog is so damn cute. Oh my God. Girl. Why did I look up? He's a dog walker. I've been seeing him walk dogs, but I never caught his face. You Lou Diamond Phillips looking motherfucker. He looked like a young Lou Diamond Phillips. Oh my God. Oh, you ever see somebody so fine that your eyes start watering? Oh, Jesus. Walking dogs. Yes, and the dog's walking, your chest is up, and ooh. Come on, with the tattoos on his arm. He really looked like Lou Diamond Phillips. Lou Diamond Phillips used to be cute back in the day. Back in the day, I don't know what he looks like now. This woman says, women make many rules for guys they don't like. Why would a woman have no standards for a guy she doesn't like? How does that make sense in your mind? 30 plus men can't relate. They're too busy building their career. You need to focus on guys in their 20s. They still have time to apply pressure. Good luck. Even the Chinese flag isn't this red. Apply pressure. I want and need. Not even a clue of her planning to reciprocate. Always meet her in the middle. One-sided pressure is slavery. You're not even meeting her at the middle. You'll meet her at your own starting line. Somebody says, do you, lady? Every heterosexual man has at least 2 women on earth to pick from. You don't need a man or any form of pressure to live your peaceful celibate life when you got your girlfriends. Be willingly celibate will show you a lot of people don't have sex. Don't have anything to offer you besides sex. It's amazing how many people don't have anything to offer beyond physical intimacy. Girl, if you have to apply pressure to be with a woman, then you'd experience what Nigerians call siege, SHEGE, 50-50 energy, or you die young. A woman can make a tweet about how she's not going to engage in sex or dealing with a man who doesn't make them feel wanted or loved. Very basic shit. And there are men who will find an issue with that and make it seem like she's asking for too much. Exactly. Like that shit is crazy to me. And it's crazy because they start malfunctioning because they have been told this whole time that, and hoping that you agree this whole time that your existence is for them. You are here to serve them. So every time they see a woman say, "I'm not centering y'all. I'm celibate. I'm not having sex. I'm working on my life. I'm doing all of this stuff." They like, "What? You doing what? You doing what? You gonna be alone? You gonna be alone? You gonna be alone? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you?" They be going crazy, girl. They don't know what to do. They don't be knowing what the fuck to do. Anyways, y'all, let me go. I'll be right back, okay? So make another video because this is getting long as hell. Let me go. This was literally about nothing because this is just based on tweets. So let's go to the blogs when I come back. All right, peace.